So America is so mother trucking cooked. You know what? It's beyond cooked. People can't even afford food, rent, can't even find a job. The American dream is outside of America. So without further ado, let's just get right into this, shall we? Fuck, man.
I really don't think that anyone understands how cooked the United States of America is right now.
I don't know where we have this false narrative that we're like the greatest country in the world, because we are definitely not, guys.
Bro, why is everything so overpriced, bro?
We can all probably easily agree on the fact that the American dream as it was sold to us is dead.
Man, that shit was dead before you were fucking, probably by the time you were 5 years old, bro. Like most people, like, you know, in their 20s, maybe early 30s and shit, like that American dream was dead by the time you were probably like 10 years old type shit.
Like what, your dream is to work until you are 65 and decrepit and not be able to make ends meet the entire time?
Why is my sandwich from Subway $15?
Damn, I remember when that joint really was $5 foot long, bro? They can't say that in advertisements no more.
Realize anymore. It's not even the cost of living no more. It's the cost of surviving.
If you still think there's such thing as an American dream, you get a rude awakening.
Bro, this is how you know this economy is cooked, bro. This is how you know this economy is cooked.
I have come to realize that New York is not a place to raise a family.
Right. Well, duh. I don't know why it took you that long to realize that.
$911,666,420.69. Wow, what a steal!
Welcome to the Great American Meltdown, where rent is unaffordable, groceries cost a fortune, and landing a decent job feels like winning the lottery. From paycheck struggles to corporate greed, from housing crises to empty promises, everything that was once attainable is slipping further out of reach. So let's break it down. How the so-called land of opportunity became a financial nightmare.
Why is my sandwich from Subway $15? This is a foot-long sandwich. Why is it 15 bucks? You guys know I don't eat fast food a lot. You get it? My girlfriend cooks for me at my house.
My nigga, you got stars on your ceiling, bro? Like you in a fucking Rolls Royce or some shit? Like I'm confused. And you complain about a $15 foot? Like I don't know, guys. What car is that?
A reason. Look at this receipt. Look at this. Look at that shit. Two foot-longs for 30 bucks. What happened to $5 foot long? $5 foot long. Economy's cooked.
Damn, I forgot about that shit.
Later, chat. GG's.
People don't even realize anymore. It's not even the cost of living no more. It's the cost of surviving. You like that I don't think a lot of people are realizing this. There is no middle class. Boom, there's your bubble. I'm telling you now, the people who have it and the people who don't are so far apart from each other, it's not even funny. There is no reason somebody should be going bankrupt buying necessities to life. Like, why am I struggling to buy the bare minimum of stuff? I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just trying to make it by. I'm still struggling. People don't even realize. Let me slow down before I freaking blow a brain gasket, whatever the case may be. People don't even realize. And it's not even about race no more. Everybody is feeling this. I don't care if you red, grape, blue, white, yellow, orange, I don't care. The only color that these elite people care about is that green, that money. And if you don't have it, you're...
I really don't think that anyone understands how cooked the United States of America is right now.
The only good thing that happened this week is TikTok not getting banned, but the stock market looks like a Wall Street bet user's portfolio. Yeah, the protesting was expected, but if it is going to get worse and the prices haven't even adjusted yet, what future are we waiting for?
Learned that America is a third world country because of the rest of the world is so far in front of us in just about everything that I don't know where we have this false narrative that we're like the greatest country in the world, because we are definitely not, guys.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. If you still believe that in 2025, like you really just... You're someone I would like if I was an elite, I would love you, because like you're like you got to be the easiest person on this fucking planet to control if you believe that. I still believe America is the best country on earth to get bread though. So It's just a lot of people. It's not ideal for an average citizen here, though.
Yeah, I'm sad to go back. There are so many countries out there that are just leaps and bounds in front of us in technology, society, everything.
All right, but one thing that you gotta do, bro, is we need sources, bro. We need some references, bro. We need some citations. So what countries are ahead of us? Like, you gotta say shit like that. You can't just use a blanket statement without having some citations behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Start spending a lot more money on building our country rather than trying to save everybody else, because we're not that great, guys. I can tell you firsthand, we are not doing great.
All right, but like, at least come with. I understand and I agree, but at least come with citations of countries that are supposedly doing better, because a lot of people do complain about America, but you got to understand, a lot of people still from other parts of the world like kill to come here, bro, and still immigrate here and migrate here, bro. So it's all about perspective at the end of the day, right? I was kind of one of those people that complain about America, but I don't know. I mean, America is still one of the better places to be overall. So let's not like get that twisted, right?
But yeah, unfortunately, that's all I got to say about that topic for now. But yeah, I think anybody that's, flown to any other major city in the world can kind of speak to that as well.
All right, and another thing, and you didn't mention any of the cities. You just blanket statements, but
sir,
whatever.
I would like to buy just this one banana, please.
Oh my god.
All right, sir, give me 1 minute. All right, your total should come to about $911,666,420.69. Wow, what a steal! I know, right? Alright, well, I guess I won't be buying a banana here, not like I was hungry anyway. Thanks regardless, bye.
Nigga, that banana look like this nigga's crib, bro. Just dusty, bro. But anyways, yeah, he got a point. Alright, he got a fucking point. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the price has been going up. And they ain't gonna stop no time soon.
Bye. Thanks a lot, Trump.
Oh, bro, this is how you know this economy is cooked, bro. This is how you know this economy is cooked. I was out shopping, bro. I want to buy some bananas. Guess how much did the banana cost me, bro? Take a guess how much did those bananas cost me, bro? Take a guess how much those bananas. I bought 3 bananas. 1, 2, and 3. Just 3 bananas. Just 3 bananas, bro. Bro, this is crazy, bro. I used to be able to get those 3 bananas for like $3 or even less. Literally, 3 years back, bro. I used to be able to get those bananas for $3 or less. Literally. 3 bananas, they cost me $8.07.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I mean, I get it. Shit goes up, but like, you complaining about $8, my nigga. Yeah.
Able to live your dream life in America. And I know that most of you have probably already scrolled by now because you don't think it's possible to live in America without working for America. I was a server at the beginning of 2023. I quit my serving job. I started affiliate and digital marketing in April of 2023 and have now made almost $300,000 working online. And
oh, shit. Hold up. Let me run that back. Because, okay, finally. My nigga that was complaining about $8 kind of had my mentality fucked up, but she got me back on track, so here.
It's not even about the dream anymore. People are literally just trying to afford living in America. And here's the thing. If you are working for America, you will never be able to live your dream life in America. And I know that most of you are probably... I'm sorry, but the American dream never fucking existed. What? Your dream is to work until you are 65 and decrepit and not be able to make ends meet the entire time? I'm sorry, but that just does not sound remotely appealing to me. It's not even about the dream anymore. People are literally just trying to afford living in America. And here's the thing. If you are working for America, you will never be able to live your dream life in America. And I know that most of you have probably already scrolled by now because you don't think it's possible to live in America without working for America. I was a server at the beginning of 2023. I quit my serving job. I started affiliate and digital marketing in April of 2023 and have now made almost $300,000 working online, and none of that came from my serving job.
No, I gotta give that. See, this is an example. You can really make things happen outside of the traditional path, and that's really where the money's at. So, thank you. Nothing's probably special. Look at her. Nothing special about her. She got the Squidward kind of nose going and shit. Nothing. I mean, all jokes aside, I'm just trying to make jokes and shit. But like, nothing special about her, and she can do that shit. So like, what are we out here complaining about again?
So if you are genuinely interested in working for yourself, starting an online business, check out the roadmap. It's at the top of my page. It literally shows you everything that you need to know to make money online, to start digital marketing. But I promise your dreams are so much more achievable than you think they are, but you're probably not going to reach very many of them by living that American dream life.
Yeah, bro. It's just a lot of people are still on the traditional life path. Like, this is 1950 fucking 4. That's the issue, bro. And it's just outdated, nigga. And not enough people are breaking from the Matrix. So, of course, the Matrix is still going to be like, okay, these motherfuckers still, you know. They're obviously going to max you out, bro. They're going to obviously get the most they can out of you and give you the least in return. Duh. This is America. It's all about profit. So, duh. That's they're just extracting the most they can out of you by paying you the least amount that they can. Come on. Like, come on. It's just common sense.
I don't have empathy. I've been seeing a lot of people who have student loans on here crying because their credit have dropped 100 points, 170 points, 90 points. People on here crying. And there's these a-holes in the comments talking about something. You knew what you was doing. You was getting credit. You meant not credit, but student loans. You knew this and that, this and that. You wasn't crying. You was getting these loans.
Yeah, I mean, are they wrong? But let's hear try to justify this.
Y'all be forgetting that life happens. Like, I don't know what social media done to y'all, but y'all are so insensitive to shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, you're complaining about something a situation you willingly agreed to as an adult, and you put yourself in that situation, and then you don't want to be held accountable for that said situation and pay back them student fucking loans. So, and you weren't paying them for the past, however, God knows how long, 4 years during the Biden administration. And now that motherfucker's out of office and Trump ain't going for that shit, bro, because, you know, it's part of the fucking national debt. Or it's part, I don't know if it's part of the national debt, but I'm kind of talking down my ass there. But yeah, Trump ain't going for that shit. And he's like, pay back your motherfucking loans, man. So yeah, your credit's going to take a hit, especially, you know, if you still aren't paying them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want free rides, bro. You don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers are some socialists, bro. They want free rides and shit.
My credit has been dinged like 13 times. Am I going to come on here and cry to y'all? Hell no. But I already called these people 13, 14 times, y'all. I went to school for kinesiology and I have my nursing degree. Life don't always play out how you want it to. Okay?
Yeah.
And I ain't been paying my... I have to call these people and I done got on a payment plan. I got all this, like... Y'all so insensitive. Y'all so quick to hop on somebody's comments and tear somebody down just because it ain't you. Just know
that is true.
Always be you next. But watch how y'all talking to people.
Bro, the economy is bad. We got student loans dropping credit, 3 times the rent, $2,000 rent. Food is high. Like, the groceries is mad.
I'm sorry, but like, niggas that be on, I get it, nigga, like your hair and shit, like I get it, but like if you wearing that shit, bro, I can't really have that much respect for you. The fucking bonnet, bro.
It automatically cost you $100, $200.
At least, you know what I'm saying. At least wear it like, you know, on your old time. But like, if you gonna hop on video with the shit on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying.
Like, if you leave your house, it costs so much money these days. Makes no sense. I went to Walmart, spent $359.26. I'm at the gas pumps now. Probably be another 40 or 50. So what's that, about 400? Then a lady called me. I've been looking for a storage, like a bench to go in front of my bed. And she said they got one in today if I wanted it. Went by there and spent another 100. So I should have just stayed home. It seems like if you leave the house these days, it costs. Like, everything is $100, $200, $300. Do y'all feel the same?
I'm sure she really can feel it because, I mean, she's about what? She's probably about like 50 years old, right? Maybe like 55 or something. Actually, like, besides around the eye area, bro, like, she really don't look that bad, bro, for real. But anyways, like, she's actually kind of a cute older lady. And not even like blondes or blue eyes, but like, besides like around the eye area, like there's a bunch of wrinkles and shit. Besides that, like, she's actually not looking too shabby. But yeah, so she probably definitely knows what it was like back in her day. compared to now. And she's probably seen inflation more than any of us Gen Z got people. And I honestly hate to even say that I'm part of Gen Z. If I was just born a year fucking earlier, I could claim millennial, man. Because honestly, Gen Z is the fucking worst generation, bro. I am not proud to be a part of this lame ass generation.
Like the other day, my son's fixing to graduate. My daughter that's married and grown out the house, she had told my son, stay home long as you can. It costs to breathe. I believe it. Look, I'm loaded down, y'all. This is insane. So I want to know how y'all feel about it. Does it cost y'all like
I don't know why this old lady's kind of cute to me, bro. That's just kind of weird. Am I doing the TMI right now? But I don't know why this old lady just kind of fire for some reason.
When you leave the house?
All right, so look, since everything started getting worse in America, I started noticing this trend, this theme of, we're all in this together. But are we? Are we really in this together? That's what I can't help but think. It just seems really suspicious that it takes the banking system to collapse. It takes the economy to fall. It takes discovering that your president ain't shit. It takes realizing that all the things you worked hard for are just taken away by the greed and the collateral damage of capitalism, you know what I mean? It takes you losing your retirement fund. It takes you losing your job. It takes you feeling like you have nothing else to live for anymore in this country for you to finally get online and in the world and try to interact with people and start talking about, we're all in this together. You can't see how that seems suspicious. You can't see how, to people who've been down for a long time, hearing that, it sounds like bullshit. And it's just like, bruh, stuff that you're going through right now, we've been going through for a long time. And where your ass was at then, you know what I mean? Where your ass was at when we needed a helping hand.
Where your ass was at when I was cooking on the stove. Where your ass was at when niggas didn't have a ride home. I get it. Where your ass was at?
Cause bro, we is getting finessed. Boy, we getting finessed, bro. Like, I shouldn't be having to pay $20 for half of a sandwich. So how much am I paying for a full sandwich? You feel me? Like, dang, bro, we getting finessed, bro. I'm cheap.
And then the TikTok video that I made about, I think America is a concentration camp. I made that video because...
Man, of course, it's just the ultimate slavery, like a 9 to 5 in your job, bro, because just over broke. Like, of course, that's the ultimate slavery, bro. I mean, let's not undermine what slaves went through, bro. Obviously, it's way better now than fucking slaves, okay? Let me just put that out there. But it's another form of slavery, at the end of the day. So, like, think about it like this. You can't just naturally wake up when your body wants to wake up. You have to set an alarm clock. To be at a specific place, at a specific time, certain days out the week. So pretty much you're saying, like, for money to survive, what you kind of have to do, I am this corporation or this company's property during these days and these hours. So kind of sounds similar to the plantation to me.
When you think about it, bro, there's so many people that live out here in America, and there's so many people that work jobs, and we make just enough just to scrape by, and it's crazy. And don't mind this stain. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean my jacket. But it's really crazy to me because you feel like there's like a quote unquote like a slave master that's telling you what to do at X, Y, and Z, and then they know like you need this money, so you need to do what I say. Like, bro, like.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Bro, this is crazy. Yeah. For entrepreneurship is the way. Or entrepreneurship is the way.
Yeah, but like, let's be real though. A lot of people ain't willing to eat shit and work for free and have it even harder than they have it now with their job. Because it's not like it takes time for that shit to get off the ground though. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take more sacrifice, and your life is actually going to get exponentially harder in the beginning phases of building this shit. It's not like you just wake up one day and you're like, I want to be an entrepreneur. And then all of a sudden you're just making bread. Like, my rule is this: with new ventures, give it 18 months, because you're probably going to eat shit the first 18 months. And you're really not going to start, this probably won't start clicking until 18 months. I always have an 18-month rule. Give something at least 18 months before even thinking about, like, quitting or, pivoting or whatnot, like, whatever, what have you.
I just bought a watermelon for $9, guys. $9 for a freaking watermelon. And this watermelon is not a fancy watermelon, okay? It's not from Whole Foods. It's not organic. It's an Albertsons watermelon for $9. Last year they were like $5, and even then I was like, $5 for a watermelon? God damn, that's expensive. But $9, $9.99, not even $9, almost $10 for a watermelon is insane. Like, I don't know how I'm going to continue to be able to feed my kids with the way things are going. Like, everything is just rising expeditiously, and I'm nervous. You should be nervous. $10 for a watermelon? I didn't eat the watermelon, but are we really at that place where we're having to sacrifice fruits and vegetables to feed our kids? Like, that's insanity. This is crazy. $10 for a watermelon? That watermelon better be freaking good when I cut it, or else I'm gonna be pissed.
So, we can all probably easily agree on the fact that the American dream as it was sold to us is dead. And the reason why I say that is my idea of the American dream is to be able to afford things on an average salary with one income in the household, and be able to save money while you're paying for everything else, to be able to retire at an age that's reasonable so you can enjoy the rest of your life without having to, work 40 hours a week when you're over 60 years old. I think that's ridiculous. Now, what we're seeing is there's dual income houses, right? Most houses now have both spouses working, and the retirement age just keeps going up, and savings aren't going up. The amount of money that people are saving is not increasing. The amount that you have to spend to live has increased so much. In 1980, you could buy a house for $50,000. Now the average home price is over $400,000. And that is insane to me, because the wages have not increased with the cost increase.
I mean, last time I checked, bro, so, like, let me end it on that, but like last time I checked, man, that's not actually true, because sure, minimum wage has gone up quite a bit. What is the national minimum All right, let's see. I'm in Colorado, so let me see Colorado minimum wage. Let me just use that as an example. Colorado minimum wage. All right, so Colorado statewide minimum wage is $14.81 per hour for non-tipped employees. Okay, minimum wage in Colorado in the year 2000. Yeah, in the year 2000, the minimum wage was $5 an hour. So the minimum wage is almost tripled. But the question is, has the cost of living tripled since the year 2000? How much has the cost of living in Colorado increased since the year since the year 2000? So between 2020 and 2024, Colorado has 89%. So it's not even double, because keep in mind 100% is double, is the cost of living double. So I mean, wages are actually keeping up. So it's not like fair to say they like compare it back to like 1980s and stuff, because back in 1980s you also were making 3 fucking cents an hour. So it kind of equals out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being satiric with that, but you get my drift. So, yeah. All right. Well, why is everything so expensive? It's called money printing. They aren't getting more expensive. The dollar's losing its purchasing power. Yeah, pretty much. And unfortunately, why? And I want them to print more money. I know that's what they have to do to kind of save the economy and to stimulate the economy. But at the end of the day, like, I want them to print money so Bitcoin can go up. Bitcoin can go up in like crypto, and I can actually get my fucking gains on my crypto, bro. Because if crypto's supposed to do what it's supposed to do, shit, my portfolio is gonna be looking pretty fucking nice. But this is happening everywhere, not just in the U.S. Okay, so it's a worldwide phenomenon. So look, at the end of the day, life is always like this. Everything's always gonna change, bro. So it's just simple thing. And I'll leave with that. And I'll leave you guys with this: adapt or die.